Welcome to myprojectbazaar.com. Now let's start with the project title of an enterprise ontology based approach to service specification. Now we can follow with its abstract. Generally, web service be modeled in a particular way with service specification, questioning the very nature of how the service will be described for potential consumers. They present a technique for addressing this theoretical and practical bottleneck called data service specification, which allows the different specification to the service provider to support specifications that ought to be judged to be of very little or no values. That's why we have showed how service specifications is being used in this paper to support the advanced service-centric system development activities. Now I can start with the data flow diagram of this project from the login control. Here only the registered users can only be logged using their registered valid username and its password. Otherwise the unauthorized users will get blocks from this entry of the web services. Once the successful login of the authorized users getting, they will request to the UDDA service registry to find the required services from the service providers, and then from the UDDA they will start training the web services to how to retrieve the specified services with its descriptions, so that we start our processing with the ontology service specifications. From here it will extract all the popular services from the training dataset, and then it starts calculating the tag classifications from all the extracted popular services in order to retrieve the service link to the potential consumers. Once the training has to be completed, now the user can search their services by just entering their queries. Once the requested services get matched with the ontology web services, they will retain an requested service discovery. Otherwise they will get a relevant service link to obtain the requested service. Now I will start over with the demo of this project right from the home page. Here I just displayed the domain description. Further I can proceed with the login form. At first I have to enter as a admin, and I have to enter the valid username and his password. So once its username and password gets matched with the DB, they can log in. Otherwise they do not log in into this web services. So here I have to include the training data set, which is in the form of XML files, so that basic information has to be displayed here, and its name and the file size and its extensions. And now I just displayed this data set contents of this XML file, and we just proceed with the dataset pre-processing, so that I have to extract all those articles from the selected XML file of dataset. Once the data extracted from the dataset successfully, I will start clustering all those extracted articles, and gets displayed in this form with its relevant article name and its count and its tags and the number of users exist under each articles. Now I will start calculating the similarity for all those extracted articles right here, so that I can start analysis the available services. So these are the available services I extracted from the dataset. So right here I have to start extracting the tags that exist for each articles which gets included in this combo box, so that I can select each of the articles and its relevant tags gets user tags gets displayed in this table. So now I will start searching its popular articles which has the minimum tag count of 1 and above. So I just displayed only the popular articles tags which has more than 5 count. Now after extracting this popular articles, I will classify all those tags of popular articles tags. After this classification, I will just display each article's name and its relevant tags and its ordering counts. After this, now web service is ready for the service discovery. So it shows us pop-up message of this waiting for service discovery. Once I get clicked OK, I will now log in as a employee right from the login form. So here I have to select this category and I have to enter the registered unique username and password. The new employee can register themselves using this new registration form, otherwise they can log in as a authorized username. So after the successful entry, now UDDA will validate the entered employee details right here and they will get their unique name and its ID. Now UDDA will just generate a request ID for this registered employee. Now it will start discovering the ontology services which is requested by the entered employee. So for example, they are requesting for service of health insurance, means they can discover in a web services like this. So if the web services has the requested query, means it just displayed the matched web services from the ontology domain, so that they can just click those web link to open in the default browsers like this, so that they can utilize these services, and with the extracted services they can evaluate this tag evaluation between the existing and proposed work for the accuracy of services, and then they can analyze the time consumption to provide the requested services to the entered employee. So if suppose if the entered query doesn't match with the domain ontology, means they cannot discover any more web services, so that it will just display the all those relevant semantic tags or further requesting. So these are the relevant service discovered for the entered query by the employee. Thank you for watching this video.